hit me one time. You know what, dear? We're gonna flip this. We're bringing new music next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ain't hitting like it used to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
I think I'm done with
5 seasons
I'm done.
in, man. Is it supposed to hit the same like he did before?
Yeah, maybe I need to add some words. I think I need to add some words. It's the Capital City Podcast. I'm your host, Capital J, alongside my main man,
DL Glass.
Today we're talking about groupies, stalkers, and trolls. When you become a performance artist, you're going to recognize the hard part about having fans. Fans are a good thing. They come to your shows.
Yes.
They buy your music.
Yes.
They support. They tune in. If you're on TV, they tune in.
Yes.
You're on the podcast, they tune in. Fans are awesome. Stalkers and trolls, not so much. Groupies, they're a gray area. For some people, groupies is a good thing. For some people, groupies is a bad thing.
Terrible. But
all of these are part of your fan base.
Here.
So we're going to start with the groupies. All right, now as we all know, anybody that does anything is going to make them famous or popular or put them to the forefront is going to get fans. Those fans that want to have relations with that famous person are usually referred to as groupies. They travel, they hang around with the hope of getting the opportunity to have a sexual encounter with the famous person. Now, first, before we get deep into this, I want to start off by saying a lot of people think that DJs, during my time DJing, I've had girlfriends before, and some girls will say, well, I bet you got all these girls when it's over. As a DJ, just want to say, when a DJ is DJing a party, they usually not taking all those women, no matter how much they sit there and stare and enjoy the music.
Right.
The DJ is sitting there waiting. Either he's waiting to get paid or he got to break down equipment, do something. So whatever girl was hot during the party, standing up there looking, she's probably going to head out because she came with the group probably, and they're not all going to hang out, wait for her to wait for you. So DJs miss out on a lot of groupie action if you're really working.
Okay.
That a lot of times gets passed on to the host who's not working as hard. They look up there and they're like, hey, there are two guys, or the other one ain't that busy.
Right.
So they get a lot of work, but I think people think that DJs spend their time talking to girls. No. Any DJ who's good at what he does is not interacting too much with fans, because it takes away from the performance. You're actually performing the entire time. That's why it's so much different for a rapper. He comes on, does his show, get off. There might be another rapper coming on after him.
Right.
You got time.
Okay.
If you're a big name, then you get your bodyguard to just, hey, make sure it's her, and her, and her. They get backstage and they'll wait for that.
Yes.
So it's different. It's different. The groupie scene is dangerous to navigate. So now let's talk to people who are not DJs. For a long time in the music and entertainment industry, groupies have, they've written books, they've told stories, and finally in hip hop, this has been going on in rock and roll and soul for ages. But finally in hip hop, Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead,
she's called her name.
Yeah, she wrote that book and exposed what it's like as a groupie. Out here doing, and that is red flag number one as to why you need to stay away. If you if you find yourself in the position look around, what you start to notice is that these girls are organized. They go from one guy to the next. Basketball player, football player, rapper. Now they're moving in circles. Mm-hmm. So it's easy to know, like, was Amber Rose, for example.
Ooh.
Amber Rose is a groupie that made it. That's all. You feel me? A groupie that made it. What's the chick that got the baby by the basketball dude? Groupie that made Britney something. Was it? I don't know. Don't give me the line because I've seen her on and yes,
yeah.
She said I like basketball players because they're dumb. Something along those lines. You're being targeted by groupies. They're moving in circles. They only hang around in places where famous athletes, famous rappers, all these hang around.
Yes.
You get one, that's the one that somebody else had, and then the other guy had, and the other guy had. It's just passing them around. So for a groupie to make it, she either wants to either become a girlfriend or a baby mama. Either one of those.
Or a wife. What about a wife?
Did they get one?
Sometimes they do, I think.
I would argue that Kim Kardashian was somewhat of a groupie. She wasn't famous because she was Kim Kardashian. She was famous because of the Ray J sex tape. And after that, you saw her with a lot of famous people. Mm-hmm. Considering that she wasn't already famous, that's groupie behavior. She came into the game on some groupie behavior. Now she got groupies. She made it. She's a groupie that made it. Amber Rose, groupie that made it. Superhead. She had a book deal. She made it. Considering, she's not going to get the wife status out of this life. She got what she was looking for. But sometimes, but see, here's the deal. Groupie, if you, God forbid, you don't get her pregnant.
Okay.
You have your encounter, move on. And you go to another city. You come back to that city, that group will be there waiting for you. Unless she's a stalker. Unless, which gets to the next point, stalkers. Now, as a DJ, I've had stalkers before.
Okay. Talk about it.
It's scary.
Damn.
Yeah, because
So was it stalker turn? I mean, was it groupie turn stalker or how?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a groupie turn stalker because
Okay.
a groupie, somebody. No, I'm just talking about people who will stalk you and make you uncomfortable. People who get your phone number that you didn't give them the phone number,
right?
And will call you all the time. Like I've dealt with that on several occasions. You know what I mean? And you start to wonder, at what point does this get dangerous? You have somebody, I've had somebody call me and tell me, everything I had on and where I was. I'm like, wow, they would follow me around all day. I didn't even know.
Damn.
So that part is scary. Stalkers.
Yeah. I'm saying what?
Stalkers is a bad thing.
I feel censored.
hey, listen. Listen. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let me. Okay.
You can't tell half
the thing people really want to know. What's really going down? Now, okay. I'm gonna pull the curtain back for a second. Groupie situations. I've seen groupie situations. Mm-hmm. Now we jumping back to groupie situations because you're looking at me like I was skipping over some stuff. So
I was
yeah. So okay, I'm gonna go back. For those of you that do not know, there are some women that would do anything, anywhere, for anybody who has status.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been working at the radio station. These are some things that I've seen. I've seen girls come up just to service people on there. I've seen, people have been serviced in the DJ booth. People have been serviced during the party, after the party, before the party, in the car, on the dance floor, whatever.
In today's times, forget about it.
all this is real.
Forget about it.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the scary part though, like here's the thing, you gotta use condoms if you're gonna be messing around with groupies. I've seen dudes, I'm just saying, I'm not putting nobody on blast, but I've seen dudes get groupies pregnant. Or should I say fans?
Yeah, fans.
You know, that's kind of messy for me. That's not my particular thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember being out at an event and seeing a girl show up with a baby, looking for the daddy. So yeah, it can get rough out there. So I'm still not gonna. I ain't gonna go too deep into that. I'm putting my ring back on while I'm talking.
Yeah.
But you were putting the pressure on me, man. You were putting the pressure on me to get too real. I'm not gonna get too real in here. You know what I mean?
I was talking about the stalker situation.
Hey, on the stalkers tip, what's the question? Go ahead.
Where'd this person come from?
They show up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like when I say stalker, I'm talking about somebody that I've hardly had contact with.
How much contact we talking?
Like maybe an event and somebody, starts, like here's the deal. Let's say you're at an event, a station event. Okay. You're being friendly to everybody.
Okay.
You mess around and be too friendly to the wrong person. And there are people out there that can make your life pretty uncomfortable. You know?
Right.
But I didn't cross the line with none of those people. That's why you didn't hear about me in the news or nothing. Don't turn into nothing if you got nothing on you.
Okay.
But so my stalkers were not people that had a case.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna be in court talking about, I don't know why she's acting like this. Then she gets on the stand like, well, the first night he licked my toes.
Yeah.
And the second night, Your Honor, like, no, none of that. None of that. But stalker's difficult. But today's artists have to deal with something that we didn't have to deal with.
The internet.
Trolls.
Oh.
That's part of your fan base too, because they be right there. They love you 1 minute, but then when they decide that you've done something that they don't like, they will criticize you mercilessly.
But to step back to stalkers for a second, because when I think about stalkers, I think about in today's time of the internet, like the more stalkers you have, the better you are, which kind of is a segue into the trolls of it. And because if you got a lot of stalkers on the internet, that means you have a lot of attention. Mm-hmm.
It only comes when you have a lot of attention.
Yeah, they probably can't.
Like, I only had to deal with that when I was at my peak. Mm-hmm. Like right now, I'm on the low a little bit. I don't have stalkers. I'm not all out there all the time. Yeah. I don't even think I have a troll right now, which is a good thing. I don't want any. I definitely don't have any groupies. Yeah. not since this ring been on my finger.
Okay.
Nah, no groupies. But trolls are difficult, man. That's something that an artist, when there were probably versions of trolls, but they didn't have any avenue for anybody to hear what they were saying. Right. So I'm pretty sure that the whole time the Jackson 5 was going on, there was somebody like, man, I hate Michael Jackson. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, but absolutely. Nobody heard that.
Nobody heard it. Right.
You gonna write Michael Jackson a letter, I hate you, you make me sick, hope your hair catch on fire.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Would.
But the only person that read that was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Now you put it on Twitter on the fan page.
Now they read.
You get attention. Yeah. Right. People responding to your comments. Now the troll has a place and a voice.
Right.
And they feel special and entitled.
Absolutely.
To harass you.
Yes. Damn stalker.
And the funny thing is that in hip hop, your troll does not even have to be an unknown. 50 Cent is a troll. A huge troll.
I get it. Absolutely.
Now
Genius.
without the internet, without social media, could 50 Cent in 1988, could LL Cool J troll Ice-T the way that 50 Cent troll Rick Ross? No. Nobody would even know.
Yeah. Right.
You know, the worst you could do is put it on the record. Everybody hear the record.
I think that was a bad example of trolling.
What's that?
When 50 trolled Rick Ross.
I don't know. I think that was a great example of trolling.
Ross took off after it. Trolling usually.
Nah, he ain't going nowhere after that.
What?
He was already Rick Ross. He didn't get more. He didn't get better after that.
He
It
got
was just
bigger.
no.
He got bigger.
No,
he didn't have.
No, Rick Ross had already had his. I think Rick Ross had peaked by the time 50 got him.
That was early 2000s.
He had already peaked. Ooh. He had already peaked. That's look up when his baby mama took that visit to 50 Cent.
I'm gonna look up Pimpin' Curly.
And then you tell me how many hits he had after that.
After 50 trolled him.
After 50 trolled him. I'm not saying he was over, but I don't think he got bigger because of that. And I think that was some of the most excellent trolling I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, who goes and find your baby mama?
Yeah.
Take her out, give her some money and stuff, just, you know, and then dig up a sex tape. Come on, man. Like, that's the ultimate trolling. So, like, you know, like, we knew artists that had beef back in the day, but there was no possible way they could get trolled in this fashion. Like, if KRS came up with something on MC Shan back in the day, like, everybody knew Shan smoked crack, and they said it on the record. But can you imagine today what all the stuff that would come with the record? Like, you already put out The Bridge Is Over and all, you know, South Bronx.
Right.
But imagine, in addition to that, you remember how your boy did Cam and Fat Joe, put them on the mixtape covers, 50. Like, imagine that same level of extra stuff outside of the music going at MC Shan when he's smoking crack in the 80s. Imagine the memes. Imagine the meme. You know, any crackhead like this MC Shan, KRS putting this on his page. It's just imagine that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then imagine him going, or imagine Jay-Z having Nas' baby mama in the video beside him, talking on the internet.
Right. On live.
That's a whole nother level. 50 took it to a whole nother level. He used the tools around him to take trolling to a level that has never been taken before.
Absolutely. And that's why I referenced Pimpin' Curly, because he created a whole character.
Just to get at you. And
a whole character.
Right. And you talking about millions of people seeing this.
Yes. Early.
Right.
Early.
Right. Trolls is a new thing. Groupies and stalkers, they've been around. You know, it's been a lot of, you don't hear about it a lot. And I'm not getting ready to, I can't name names. But there have been more than a few artists have gotten to their hotel room, somebody was already in the bed.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, and that then
somebody
now,
jumping the gate.
The difference in that person being a groupie and a stalker is whether the artist want them in their bed or not.
Yeah.
If you want them there, groupie, yay. If you don't, stalker, police. That's the fine line between being a groupie and a stalker. You asked me something earlier, though. Oh, wait a minute. And then, if it don't go right, turns into Corinne Steffens was a troll. She went from groupie to troll. That's what happens when it don't go right. You get a troll. A troll on your case. I don't know.
She trolled a lot of people.
I would rather have a stalker than a troll if she started as a groupie. I'd rather have a groupie turn into a stalker than a troll. A troll is going to put all your business in the streets. A troll is going to call your wife if you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. A troll make you lose your family. A troll will make you lose an endorsement deal if you're famous. Stalker, nah. Groupies, everybody got groupies. But a troll who has been a groupie, ooh-wee, that is a dangerous individual.
It's been a lot of them out there.
Yeah. You asked me a question earlier. I told you to save it. You know what it was?
What was the question? See if you remember.
Can groupies only be women?
Right.
No. And I would say that even though we sat here and defined groupies as somebody looking for sex, I think there's a category of groupies that fall in the male side that are not looking for sex, though.
Right.
But
Well, not just the male side, male and females.
I think there's a such thing as an opportunity groupie.
Hell yeah.
And it's not just not a sexual opportunity.
Right.
But every time an artist comes into town, like I used to notice there would be certain people always there, trying to they take all the artists' time. You know what I mean? They won't let nobody else talk to them. You know,
Right.
you could tell the artist trying to walk away. Say, hey, yo, wait a minute. Right. The artist got 10 minutes. There's 15 people that want to say hey, and this one person got him and won't let him go. And you know he's not trying to have sex with this man, but he's an opportunity groupie.
And look,
He's hoping that he's going to get put on. And those people show up and can be kind of worrisome.
but because I think on some levels, groupie is, because it could be for any number of reasons why this person or these people want to be around this person or this thing. And so, yeah, all of it is about opportunity. And
Yeah, opportunity for what is the question.
yeah, but it's not always, I don't always look at something like that in a bad way, because just like the groupies could be pleasuring you this way, the groupies could be helping you in this way, not just sexual.
Big Sean showed up like a groupie and made himself known to Kanye West.
Right.
He was
J. Cole made himself known to Jay-Z in a similar fashion, just being at right place, right time.
right. Well, it's a success story when you're talented. So we sit here and talk about Big Sean. If Big Sean never made it, he and his friends be sitting around talking about, you remember you did that groupie mess chasing Kanye, then he threw your tape in the trash.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You look like a groupie
Right.
if you're not winning. But it's worth rolling the dice. When you think about investing in your own career,
Right.
sometimes you got to take a leap of faith. I'm going to step out here and look like a groupie because I believe that what I have, if it's heard,
Right.
he's going to like it. And that is exactly what them girls think. I'm going to take a chance because I believe that what I have, if he gets a chance to get a little bit of it, he's going to like it. And that's what, it's tough being an artist because think about this. As an artist now, you done finished the show. You got 50 girls that want to give you something and 50 dudes that want to give you some music. 2. Because they right there in line with the girls. Am I wrong?
Nah.
When the admiration is going on,
Right.
it's guys and girls there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So opportunity groupies, and everybody's hoping it pays off, and everybody thinks they have something that if this artist could just get a taste of what I have,
Right.
I'm gonna be straight. He gonna be happy with me.
Roll this blunt, fool.
The dudes be thinking. So when you step there, you thinking the same thing a girl groupie is thinking. I need for this dude to get a taste of what I got,
Right.
and I'm hoping that he'll take me with him. You see what I'm saying? But dudes are, as a dude, you don't want to look at it like that. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's why I didn't even want to speak to K Nice when I first met him. Because I didn't want to look like one of them dudes that want something.
Ego.
Hey.
Yeah.
But my boy was like, man, forget that, man. Yeah. And could have looked like 2 groupies. And he'd been like, man, get out of here, I ain't got time for that. then I would have walked away looking like a groupie. But instead, it paid off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad it was a happy ending at the end of that story.
Nah, there wasn't no happy endings.
Oh, shit.
No Diddy. We don't do happy endings. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I luckily for me, I haven't had to deal with trolls. You know, I'm glad that I had the peak of my career during a time when social media wasn't what it is today.
Right.
You know, but then sometimes I wish I had, because I would have way more footage of some pretty dope stuff.
Understood. All of it is because it's so technology based today. Then on some level, it has to play on your psyche, your mental state.
Yeah, I wish
this is being said or done, because, like I said, the trolling, yes, straight internet. The stalking could be internet, in person. However, the groupie can come in all shapes and, different people and ideas and stuff. So it's on top of being able to do your art.
This is what it's gonna come with notoriety.
Yeah,
and it's some people want that attention too, though. Mm-hmm. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable with that type of admiration.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like as people, we were talking earlier. You said, "Hey man, when I get around somebody famous, I think to myself, your light don't shine no brighter than mine." And I carry that thought about people in general. I think that truly we're all equal. Right. And you're admiring the way I did this party. I'm admiring the way that you raising your family. You're a hero to them.
Right.
And I think that everybody should get their moment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so I don't ever feel like, okay, I did a good job at the party and I got some applause, but somebody just saved a life today.
Absolutely.
Right. So, how important is this? Like, you got people out here fighting for equal rights and folks willing to die for causes.
Right.
Right. They deserve some applause too. They need some fans.
Absolutely.
So when I always try to keep that in my head, so I never felt like there's any reason to be acting Google Gaga over nobody.
Yeah.
Just a person.
No. Right. Like for real.
Yeah, it's just a person. If you sit down and talk to most people too, like you do have a percentage of people that will make groupies and fans feel stupid. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times I think that artists, after a while, they just want normal moments. You know what I'm saying? Normal moments. You just want a normal moment sometimes. You want to be able to finish the meal or able to go to the store, and that gets them out of sorts. But
you're right.
I think we can about leave this at that. This is a quick hitter. I'm your host, Capital J. This has been the Capital City Podcast. I'm alongside, as always, my main man,
DL Glass.
Stay away from them groupies.